What's up YouTube, it's Alex Combow here again from Snowbound Apothecary. Today I want to talk to you guys about ways that you can be more present and how being more present will actually benefit your business. Now I'm sure all of you guys know this, new ground creates new character. Now, the problem with getting to new ground is a lot of us are afraid to actually take the step that we need to take to get to that point. So, one big factor to be able to push us a little bit harder to take new steps to go into new territory is to think about the past. Think about situations when you broke your other fears. If you think about a situation where maybe you were afraid of going to the gym and you went to the gym, you came back home feeling energized, and you apply that to the current situation, then you are actually able to be more present in the situation because you have less fear of rejection inside of you. You have less fear of failing, and you have more energy because you understand that yes, you have done this before and you've done it successfully. So yeah, you want to think about ways in the past and you want to channel the past energy to be present, if that makes sense. And the reason why it sounds a little wonky, maybe it sounds like it's a little double-edged, is actually because all three time periods, past, present, and future, they all work together. So if you channel your past energy and channel your future desires, you are able to actually be more present and more aware and have more energy and focus in this current moment. Now, obviously, if you want to be present, you need to tune into the world around you. So what I'm going to do, instead of just giving you this key principle, is I'm actually going to tell you ways that you can tune into the world around you, ways that are kind of effective in realizing that you're in the present moment. Now, something a lot of us like to do is we like to talk a lot. Now, when you talk, you are actually taking yourself out of the present moment more. You can talk presently, but for the most part, most of us are thinking about what we're going to say before we're actually saying it, which brings us out of the moment. So if you want to be more present, sometimes it's better to just listen to what people are saying rather than chime in with your opinion. Now, this isn't always the case. Sometimes you can be present and you can have a perfectly good conversation with somebody and you retain all of the information perfectly well. But what we need to realize is that if we're just talking all day long, then the majority of the day spent is not going to be present, because we can't store all of the information from multiple conversations. So another trick to being present is to kind of take notice of sounds and things going on in the environment around you. Take notice in the sights of the environment, because as humans we are highly visual beings. So take notice about how the world is 3D. Touch things and notice how it feels when you touch certain things, and when you eat foods, try to notice exactly the flavors, exactly the spices of the foods. If it's highly salted foods, notice how much salt is actually in the food, and notice the temperature it is outside. Notice how you feel from the temperature it is outside, and notice what your body is doing to react to the temperature. If your body's not doing anything, try to notice that. That means it's probably a pretty nice day outside, and I'd like to be outside with you today. So those are simple ways that you can tune into the world around you that are extremely easy, and you don't really have to do much. You just kind of increase your perception. Now, the reason we want to be present is because mind fog imprisons our personality and gives our instincts full control. Now, this is a little bit of a long-winded answer, and what it really means is that when you're not present, when you're kind of in one of those dazes, kind of a hazy day where you're not really fully sure exactly what you're doing, maybe you're missing a lot of the little things, you are not fully being yourself, because you are being more a creature of habit than a creature of reactiveness, a creature of opportunity. So our instincts and our reactiveness has more control than our proactiveness. So that brings me to the next point, which is proactive thinking always wins. If you're thinking proactively, then that means you are preparing yourself for the situations that will go wrong. Now, this seems like thinking proactively would actually be thinking in the future. Actually, sometimes this means that you are channeling the future and the past in the present moment, so that you are not reacting to situations that are happening. When there are times when you want to react, there are a lot of times when you do not want to react. And in order to be able to channel this energy, you need to have sharp focus, because sharp focus creates precise results. You won't be missing the little things if you're focused. If you're present, you are focused. So if you have a sharp focus and you're not missing the little things around you, the next thing to do is to start to think about ways that you can actually do more. Think about the ways that you can push yourself harder, you can get more done in the time period that you're working. And these ways will actually sharpen your focus and your discipline even more and cause you to be able to push yourself to an entirely new limit. So this is the quote I'm going to leave you guys with today. So make sure you guys comment on my video what you guys think about this, like my video, and subscribe to me, because my videos are going to be constantly bringing you knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is the key to this world. We can have 1,000 things in this world, but the man who has 1,000 books is so much stronger than the man who has 1,000 shirts. So teach yourself, invest in yourself, and learn in 2019. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.